got better quality judo. But Chernovitsky is a bridge too far, I think. Right, coming up now, we've got the contest, we've got the semi-final between Beslan Mudranov of Russia and Orkan Safarov of Azerbaijan. It's Mudranov in the white judogi, Safarov in blue. Safarov will have been disappointed when he saw his teammate go out in the under 66 kilo category, Nijat Shikalizada.
Yes.
You know, because it's nice when you've got.
Situation.
Yeah, I didn't actually see I didn't see what it was, but it was a hand sokomake for something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was a leg wrap, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But it's nice to have your teammates around as you go through the rounds, and especially if you get into that final block, you don't want to be the only one. But the Azeri is the only fighter up there today, Safarov. No Shikalizada, but he'll be around, I suppose, won't he? Supporting Safarov.
Yes, absolutely.
Mudranov trying to work something on the ground now.
Sur le tapis 4, vainqueur de cette finale de repêchage en judo livré, la Roumaine Andrea Kitsu.
Russians deciding to put two fighters into the under 60 kilo category, Mudranov and Galstian. Galstian lost out. Galstian was injured his left foot.
How did he?
And he couldn't appear for the repêchage contest.
Oh, so he will not be okay.
Davtayan will win that one. 3 minutes left to go, no score yet. Mudranov with that single Shido against his names. Left-sided upon Seonagi attempt, but Safarov manages to slip off it. I think it was not the strongest of efforts from Mudranov, rather than Safarov avoiding anything. He just managed to mess up the attack a little bit. Mudranov went right through his man, and that Uchimata attempt from Safarov was never really going to catch Mudranov. I've very rarely seen a one-handed Uchimata
throw, yeah.
work. I mean, they work once in a while. Yeah, once in a while they'll come off. Bit of a surprise when they do. Half the contest still to come. Safarov, you can't claim that. Mudranov can't claim that. Safarov was doing all the pulling. You can see that. And Mudranov wasn't anywhere in it. But still, his coach claims a score. Look,
no.
Taov just, you know, come on.
The winner of the semi-final round is Natalia Kuzmina from Russia. She will be in the final for women under 17 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, next semi-final round.
2 minutes to go.
Please welcome in white for France, the bronze medalist of the European Championships last year, David Lahoz. And in blue for Russia, the winner of the Paris tennis final this year, David Lahoz.
Oh, that was close. See, Safarov's got some stuff about him, hasn't he? I hate that. You know, there's nothing you can do. Your arms are absolutely wrapped up. Yeah. And some like little snake under you, turning and rolling. And, you know. It's not often done in women's judo, is it?
Not really, not at all.
I think
see it more
Nishida of Japan had it off. You know, she was she got that going really well. Just trying to think who else employs that in the women. I can only remember Nishida doing it deliberately. And there was another Japanese fighter before her, Kusakabe. She also threw with that.
Up, up, up.
Almost got countered there.
Almost.
Almost got countered. Both fighters have been penalised once. There's still time on the clock, however.
Another Uchimata attempt from Mudranov.
You're not getting his feet round now, Mudranov. It's hard after you've been, working that much. Oh,
But he might have this.
chance here, if he calls Mate. I'd have liked to have seen another attempt to turn him over.
To turn over, exactly.
And if that failed, okay, but
It's too early to call it on.
Next semi-final, winner of 52 kilograms. In white, representing the international federation, the current world champion, Marina Kerbendi. And in blue for Germany, the bronze medalist at the World Championships last year.
Well, Matt Papinashvili just made it through to the final.
yeah, you can just saw briefly there, Mushkiev still standing on the edge of the mat. He went the same way as Shikalizada by Hansokumake.
Hansokumake, yes.
Not sure what's happening to the Azeris today. Both of them going out with Hansokumake. Still no score. Both fighters have picked up a penalty apiece. There's only 10 seconds left to go. It would appear that we're going to get some golden score. Mudranov looks in excellent condition, doesn't he? Oh, they didn't want it to happen. That's a second penalty. Right at the death.
And
Safarov.
that would be enough for Mudranov to go through.
It's 3 from Azerbaijan who've not been happy with the refereeing.
And Laroche just throw a huge ippon against Puliev on mat number 1, which take him straight to the final.
So news there of Laros winning his contest against Mikhail Puliev of Russia.
Winner in white for France, David Laros. Résultat de la demi-finale sur le tapis numéro 3 en 60 kilos. Gagnant, modérateur.
Another unhappy Azeri fighter.
So we have Papinashvili and Mudranov in the under 60s final.
Surprise, surprise. Well, Mudranov, he's really threatening Galstian, as the number 1. Things are just not happening for Arsene.
And she's in the final, but I did not have Pavia
Expect
in the
that she
final.
would face
yes.
Pavia, yeah.
I thought Caprio will come up with some serious performance today, unfortunately.
There are some
She
highlights.
has to settle for if she wins her bronze medal
Well,
contest.
Last night when we discussed this with our colleague Annette Berm, my pick was Autumn Pavia, not Pavia
Yes.
simply because she's defending, but also we're here in France, and she's pretty good in France.
Right, and Pavia won against Ropa, but then they had another contest in a team event, and Ropa won against Pavia. So you
Well,
just never know with them.
I just have the feeling that
Pavia's
Pavia's going to be a little bit more settled, and if she can fight off the first minute, of Roper, where that's where the onslaught normally comes. She's so dangerous at the beginning of the contest, Roper. And just avoid getting
Fabia knows
caught
it's coming.
with that
Yes, I was
Kosatagaki.
going to say, once you avoid that with Roper, then you're just almost done.
Thing is, she can throw anybody in the world with it for Ippon, not just
Exactly.
not. Oh, came on too strong.
That it is.
And Maki Komi.
She has it, and she wins it. Wow, that is incredible. I have to say that was smooth, effortless, and she just nailed it. So she defeated her title. The question has been answered very quickly within less than 30 seconds.
This time it's Pavia who has the tears. Normally she reserves that for the little sister and the little brothers.
Yeah, she's not really showing emotions after she's winning. She's happy.
But this
I'm
time
not saying that, but
does,
this time she really,
yeah.
it's really get to her. We are in France.
To win here in Montpellier,
Yes,
which we said she was the stronger fight. And there's Sabrina Filsmerzer to congratulate. Just walked onto that Maki Komi. Look at this.
Absolutely. And again, when Roper does her kosoto, that is full on, so she doesn't do half-hearted attacks. And that's why, as you see, she goes for it, she believes in it, but then Pavia just got it, and that was...
Look at Miriam's face. I mean, it's a massive smile on her face.
She just knows, oh God, what did I just do? Did I just throw myself?
Oh my goodness. Well, that really sent the crowd crazy, didn't it?
Absolutely, and so 2 gold and 2 silver for France, am I right?
Yeah, I believe you are right.
And that's the end of today's contest at the European Championships.
We've got the awarding ceremonies. We'll do those first, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody. I'm not sure if you've got to rush off and see anybody and check with interviews or things. I don't know. Always can have a look in the mixed zone and see what's happening over there if you want, but you're more than welcome to stay here. So on the board at the moment, and now right, okay. Bouchard leads by Wasari and Ayuko. This will keep you on your toes, won't it? Cherniak looking to go right-sided there. That's a nice shot. Missed out on the opportunity to work. There's just under a minute to go. You see her, she looks desperate, doesn't she?
She does.
Written all over her face, not happy at all. Frustrating.
Absolutely.
That's what happens, you know, you get frustrated, you can see it. She's frustrated by Bouchard just hanging in there. I suppose the reason for that is that she knows that a place in the final of the European Championships is at stake here, and she's going to get desperate, and the likelihood of something happening here is that she's going to get caught because desperation is going to set in. Misses out there. Half a minute left to go. Chernovitsky has won her contest.
Yes, we have the first semi-finalist of the day in the under 48 kilogram.
So, whomsoever wins this, and that was nice. Kept working, and I think there's a score there, yeah. Wasari Awazeti Ippon, yeah.
So that leaves us with Chernovitsky and Bouchard in the final.
That's it. Bouchard of France will face Chernovitsky of Hungary. Well, you picked both of these, Sandra. You said last night that this was going to be the final. So you definitely know your stuff.
I think in this weight category it wasn't so hard to make a bet.
Well, there were disappointments for Krasnicki. I think she's got problems with the weight. you know, we saw her 20 minutes into the day after she'd lost her fight, just stuffing this huge sandwich down her throat because she probably hadn't eaten. Then another disappointment, I think, was Lokmanakim
yes.
from Turkey. She failed to materialise. I'm just thinking who else it is that is down on map 4. Well, anyway, that's Pasha and someone else. So, okay, we didn't see that one. Right, okay, Chernevitsky then and Bouchard will go to
What's
make
your
up.
bet on the final?
Chernevitsky is going to be too strong. This is not a case of the people that Bouchard has fought earlier on. She had the beating of Cherniak because she was a better fighter, much more clever. She had the beating of Rosanou because her all-round...
The boy! Here's the man!
Here's the boy. David Laros.
This is a big, big final. Here in Montpellier. 2 Frenchmen in an under 66 kilogram final.
I'm just soaking up all the atmosphere.
One thing for sure, we have a gold for France, I have to say.
Well, that there.
No
well,
matters what happens.
That's guaranteed on day 1.
Yes.
They had a silver already. Well, they're going to take a gold here. Round 2 of Laros and Corval.
Exactly.
Where did we see them last?
In Turkey at the Grand Prix a couple of weeks
what
ago.
A spanking match that was.
Exactly.
That was terrific, wasn't it? Really good. Laros.
Starting off strong with a dominated grip. Corey is trying to run away.
Corval picks up the penalty, yeah.
Yes.
Nervous?
Someone is really worried in the crowd. Might be relatives of one of the boys.
Everything that Corval shapes to throw at Laros was dealt with calmly.
Absolutely. They really know each other, so it's hard to tell, but definitely Laros is in a good shape today.
No chance of the turnover there. 3:31 left to go. No score as yet.
Laros' wife is supporting.
Wonder who's doing the babysitting today then. We've got 2 children.
Yes, they have.
Missed with the left Uchimata. There, another one-handed effort. I'm so nervous.
The only one, I suppose.
Just that left hand from Corval that he wants to control. He's got it down at the sleeve now. That's okay.
Almost counted. On his feet.
Almost
yes.
counted him.
He seems to be in
just
it.
The foot. Whoa! Just got the foot out. Couldn't come up with the turnover.
Yes, he seems to be standing properly on the mat today and fully focused and not having any of Corval's attack to give any sort of danger to him.
Still more than half the contest to come.
Yes, long to go. Again
nice
an
effort from
attempt. That's
Corval.
nice.
Yeah. Fought off again by Laros.
And
almost came up with the counter there.
they started to open up a bit now after that little grip fight and little.
All pressure now. Corval being chased down by Laros.
Yes, now they thought, here we are, we have to throw.
Oh, he just collapsed, didn't he? He felt the pressure and just collapsed.
Another left attack. It just seems to be Corval just dropping down, but there's not really anything happening with his hands or whatsoever. He just tries to drop down and see what happens after that.
2 minutes left to go.
A nerve-wracking final for the French.
I'm getting nervous.
Me, myself.
Ross not able to make any headway on the ground. Just got to be careful to stay with the tempo of the contest and don't fall behind. Yeah, I thought so. I've just suspected that Laros was just a little bit behind the tempo, and he picks up a Shido for passivity.
Yes, and that leads to Corval to lead the fight, and there is another
left-sided attempt.
And
Sutemi was up, but nothing's happening there.
he's not going to throw, but Laros needs to step it up now, because at the moment it's not on his side. If he wants to become a European champion today, then there is a throw needs to be done.
Minute and a half left to go.
There is the hand, and again the half.
Yeah,
half-handed. Yes, he's leading the fight. I mean, can't blame him for that now.
That's right. Yeah.
Trying to avoid any situation which can cause him danger. And that's exactly what happened. Well, similar happened in Turkey when Laros turned over at the very end of the contest. So
came back to win.
Corval was leading, and then Laros managed to throw that at the end. He's getting really nervous and feeling under pressure now.
Another weak attack from Corval won't do him any good. He must make sure that the attacks are strong.
But until he's just it's.
Whoa.
Are we gonna have a Yuko here or not?
No.
No? Okay. Let's see. It's on the ground. Yeah, he turned out. Right, Laros needs to. And again and again and again.
He could have gone again.
Yes. Is Corval the one who always seems to attack first, and then Laros is depending on the situation, trying to do something regarding again Corval's attack, and
right. Well, that's why he picked up the Shido.
Yes, he has 40 seconds to win and become the European champion of 2014. And again, there is Corval attacking. Laros is trying to use the attack to make a score.
Half a minute left to go. Wrong side. They start from the wrong side. Doesn't matter.
I think they just let's get on with it. I need to throw one-sided grip for too long.
Up you get quickly. You still go to the wrong side.
Laros is under pressure. He's trying to rush it up instead of getting one good grip, and he has 20 seconds to go. And there's no more fake attack. Can be involved from Laros.
See, for me, that's a false attack.
It is.
He gets away with it. He'll make another one now if he's not
10
careful.
10 seconds to go.
That's a better
and
one.
Again.
Yeah, that's a better attack.
Laros didn't really move.
I would
wrong
side
give a
here.
Shido, and
but he's given him the Shido standing in the wrong place. Now, if you're the scoreboard operator, you want to be careful, don't you?
That's wrong. I cannot believe that. I have to say, I think that's the family. They're pretty happy. So that's Corval becomes the European champion in the under 66 kilogram. So that's 1-1 after Turkey.
In the wrong side, but now Nutsubidze has recognized that, and he's sent them to the right side. Right, Loic Corval, European champion under 66 kilos. He defeats David Larosse in the final here in Montpellier. Handshake, a little tap, no big hugs.
No.
Just a
I don't think
polite,
that will happen
yeah,
here.
polite bow,
And the
handshake.
showman won.
Yeah,
I'm putting on a little show at the end,
yeah,
as you would expect it from him. I think that's his father.
maybe.
Considering how tough it was for him to get into the final in terms of his performance, and compared to Laros, he was throwing nippons after one and another against other good players. I did not expect that to come.
Well,
and
you
to
know,
happen, to be honest.
there's a lot of history. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background with Loic Corval, and he's had to battle through some tough personal issues. So to come out on top here is a pretty special moment for him, his family, everybody who's supported in the French Judo Federation, who've had to work hard to kind of rein him in. You know, couldn't have been easy.
Very happy
Serious
family, I think, I
celebrations
can say.
taking place there.
Absolutely.